Welcome to the TKC Bible Reading Challenge powered by Grace Bible Mission. Today we're reading Jeremiah 33 to 36. Okay. Focus. Sorry. Emmanuel.
Yes.
Why did I call you Focus?
Well, because it's one of my names.
Oh, it's one of your names.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is the
Problem.
first time we are telling our listeners.
It just slipped out of my mouth. Because I'm used to calling you Focus.
No
But
problem.
anyways. Today we are reading my name is Peace, in case you don't know, in case you don't remember.
Peace of God.
Peace of the Lord. Today we are reading Genesis 33 to 36.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Why am I saying Genesis? Well, I did record Genesis.
Okay.
So maybe I don't want to say trauma, but it's still in my brain. It was a very.
Oh my goodness.
It was. Are you sure?
Is this supposed to be a trauma in Genesis? God
Well-
created. Well, I think that's where the issue of the Israelites started from.
Yes,
Up
that's
to
where
now.
all this wahala we're having. It started from
Yes.
Genesis. That was the Genesis of the Genesis.
Mm.
Anyways, today in chapter 33, we have God promising the people that He will give them back their land.
Yep.
Made a lot of wonderful promises there.
He did.
Then in 34, we have Jeremiah warning Zedekiah. He warned Zedekiah, and then I think Zedekiah was the king or was a governor. It was a king.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the people in that same 34, the people broke their promise again. They promised, and then they broke the promise again. Wonderful people still in that same. Then in 35, we have some people being taught a lesson. Rechabites. The Rechabites were taught a lesson. And we learn a lesson from the Rechabites rather.
Yes,
I think those
yes.
are the people that they asked to drink wine, and they said their father has promised, so they will not. And then the Lord making an example out of the Rechabites and giving them a promise. So in 36, we have King Joachim burning the scroll from Jeremiah. Then Jeremiah made the second scroll again, and yeah, that's basically everything that happened.
If a king can burn the screw, what
Well,
will the people of the nation do?
It was actually, what do you mean the people of the nation? He was in the jail when he wrote the scroll, remember?
Yeah.
So he was already due for death at that moment. If the king would burn the scroll, like really, seriously. But what did we learn? I think I would like to pick our lesson from the Rechabites.
Yeah.
Those people were remarkable. They were very remarkable. Like, they were not the one that made the promise. They were not the one that made the vow. It
Yes.
was their father. And their father told them. You know, if it were to be regular Israelites and co, immediately that person that made the promise dies. That's the end.
The promise died with the person.
That's the end.
That's
Be like,
just it.
that is daddy that made it to. It's not. I was not there. What was my business? Why will you say? No, me, I was not there.
As thou now.
Remove me from the equation. But these men were faithful to someone else's vow. That's serious commitment, and I think it's enough for God to say He will bless them, and
Yes.
He gave them blessing. That all the causes of everybody, that if they don't leave, that they will be pestilence and everything. They were the ones that will be exempted. Like, to collect exemption card, that thing is sweet, exemption
And
card.
there's one other thing.
Okay.
Like, their obedience was not like they were forced or coerced.
Yes, they were not forced. There was no if you don't do it, something will happen to you.
I mean, God even used that method for the Israelites.
God did, and they did not still listen.
If you do this, this will happen. Yeah, let
And
it
they
happen.
still, Jesus. That is that not part of what the Jeremiah wrote in the scroll to King Joachim? That the king did not even let him finish reading it. He said, he took it and threw it away.
Yeah.
That,
Can you imagine?
Jeremiah, why do you even bother? But then it's God that is asking you to do it. If I was the one, I would say, God, why are you bothering? God, can't you just give up? give up on these people. Like, just leave them alone. And even in everything, God is still promising them that He will still bring them back. He will bring back His people, He will do this, but He will first punish them. I don't. God sometimes, we can't just understand the way He does these things. You want to punish somebody, and you're telling the person, I will buy sweet for you after I punish you.
But I'll punish you. That
But
does not
I'll beat you.
remove the fact that I'm going
But I'll
to
buy shawarma for you after
shawarma.
but I will flog you 50 strokes of cane.
No, there's no way I'm giving up my myself for 50 strokes.
But I'll buy you
shawarma.
shawarma now.
Shawarma will come and go, Joe.
But that's what these people are doing now.
I think it's God that was even giving them a way out. Like, so it'd be like, once I punish them, at least their mind will change a bit. They will ask for forgiveness.
At least they should be filled with fear and trembling. At least I think this is what Jonah, the people of Nineveh did.
Yes.
You receive the punishment, the instruction of what will happen to you for that thing you are doing, and you're not supposed to stop and remove your hand from it and be like, oh, I can't continue this thing. But no, they got angry and they continued, which is not really fair. I mean, seriously,
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Please, let's pay attention to these people are so disappointed. They fall my hand.
But
my
now, you know what, please?
What.
I'll explain the what.
Okay.
So I was reminiscing on this, that are we not also guilty like the Israelites?
Sir?
Are we not guilty like the Israelites, or particularly the king that burnt the scroll? There are different instructions that are coming,
and then we still do what is on our mind.
Yeah, we debunk
it. We burn it. We throw away the pastor. Some people will go and leave the church.
That's another one.
That's another one.
Another one.
What's
another
this man
table.
even saying?
Exactly. If the word the pastor is talking about describes them so much, they'll just
they'll shun him.
He's talking
he's
about
a fake
me.
pastor. He's doing this. He's castigating me. He's bullying me.
And the pastor does not know your story.
Who said he's just delivering a message, and since God is using him as a medium to talk to you, take to correction.
Zimbo.
Take to correction. Stop fighting and feeling guilty. See that guilty you're feeling is guilty conscious. Change. Stop running away. Stop running at skater. So tomorrow we are reading Jeremiah 37 to 39.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.